Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have to show you everything I got in January 2026, which was a lot. In general, January 2026 was a lot. I went to Japan and I got to experience all these really cool things. I came back with a lot of stuff. Some's from America, but most of this is from Japan, especially the amiibos here. And you also got some Japanese games I do want to show you, really excited to. But in general, I think that this was like one of the best things I ever did with my life, going to Japan and seeing like a whole different culture after living in America for 20 plus years. I was only born there. But yeah, welcome to the first edition of Video Game Pickups for January 2026. I've got a lot to show you this month. It's probably not going to be as jam-packed compared to other months this year, but we'll just get into what we got here. To show you what a whole shopping spree and not knowing how to properly manage money looks like. I guess I'll start with my singular DS game here. We have New Super Mario Bros. On DS, except that this is the Japanese copy. The one in America came in a red case, but this came in a yellow case, and honestly, I like it more. That's not to say that the red case wasn't cool, but it just kind of matches it more, and I just really like how unique this looks, considering that it's like one of the biggest games on a DS. It's really cool looking at inserts and having no idea what any of this says. I didn't learn a lick of Japanese while I was there, by the way. But yeah, this yellow case game is something I've known about for years, but to actually have it in my hands is pretty cool. Next up, we'll start with my singular GameCube game, and the thing is, GameCube games look a little different in Japan. These are both the same game, Wave Race Blue Storm, except this is the America or North American version, and then this is the Japan version. And what you instantly notice is that this case is significantly smaller. It's actually a little bit shorter than the Switch and Switch 2 cases. But I knew that when I did go to Japan, I did want to get some GameCube game there because the cases are unique. And I still have this game in the plastic seal that the game store put it in because I do not have a way of playing this yet. And I kind of want to preserve it for what it is, so yeah, I'm just keeping this in here. But really cool to finally have a Japanese GameCube game. Let's move on to the Wii. I got quite a few Wii games. We have Wii Sports, we have Wii Fit Plus, we have Mario Party 8, and we have Metroid Prime with the Wii Play control. I guess I'll start off with this one. This game is exclusive to Japan. The Wii Play control isn't, but Metroid Prime being on the Wii Play control catalog is, because the way that America got Metroid Prime on the Wii was through the Metroid Prime trilogy, and I guess the way that Japan got it was through Wii Play control. I believe Metroid Prime 2 Echoes is also on Wii Play control. But yeah, when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. I got these because not only were they cheaper, but the covers look different than they do in North America. Especially this one. I like this a lot more, in my opinion, a lot more than the North American cover. And I would even say the same for Wii Fit Plus. Just much better in my opinion. And then finally, I got Mario Party 8 because it was kind of cheap as far as Wii games went in that game store. And I kind of wanted to see if there's any differences between these two, and there is. This cover kind of sparkles a little bit, but this one doesn't. But other than that, there's really not that many differences. Again, just wanted to collect Japanese Wii games because why not? They were pretty cheap there. It was even a touristy location, so I guess, for what it is, the Wii games are pretty cheap there because I know that the American version of this game goes for a lot more than this, even when converting from yen to USD. Next up, we got the Switch and Switch 2 games I got. I got Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition there, so I can say I did, from the Nintendo store in Kyoto, as you can see right here. I wore this shirt for this video. I love this shirt. Just the fact that I went to, Nintendo from the source is cool. And I also got Brain Age on the Switch, which is not in America. Take this with a grain of salt, but I believe that this is only in like Europe and Asia, but not North America. But yeah, as you see it right here, just really cool to have this. It is supposed to come with a stylus, I believe, but this copy didn't, but that's okay. It's just a stylus. But yeah, I do intend on reviewing this for you guys one day. All right, next thing I wanted to show you was these Famicom controllers. This is exclusive to Japan because, as you know, in America, it was the NES, not the Famicom. It looks different. But here we have the original. In terms of how I'm going to charge these, I'm probably going to have to just plug them into my brother's Switch because the only way you can do it is through a original Switch. But that's okay. I'm probably not going to use them very often. It's just really cool to finally have them in my hands. And next, I'll get to the Amiibo. I was very excited to see that the Nintendo store in Kyoto had a lot of Amiibo. And, I got quite a few. So I'll show you the ones I got from the Nintendo store. So I got Rosalina, Solid Snake, which I did own at one point, but I sold it in like 2021 because I'm an idiot. And then we got Noah, and I forgot the other character's name from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Just wanted to really get these because I think the characters look cool. For the life of me, I cannot remember who this guy is. I got it on screen here because I'm sorry. But this completes my Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Amiibo collection. And then the final two that I got from the Nintendo store is Kirby and Waddle Dee from Kirby Air Riders. Just really excited to have these. For some reason, I thought these would be cheaper in Japan, but as it turns out, they're like the same price. But I knew I wasn't gonna get these eventually, so I can say I got it from Japan, I guess. But it's weird because I had like so many opportunities to buy this, but I kept telling myself to wait until Japan. But yeah, as it turns out, they're like the same price. Still though, really happy to have these. And as you probably guessed, you can swap out the plates and put them on different rides. That's cool. And then I was not expecting to find these in a figure store, but in there was a few amiibo, and I was able to find Samus and Metroid for Metroid Samus Returns. You know, that 3DS game that came out in 2017. I was able to find them in Japan. I do believe the Metroid was like kind of pricey. It was like 30 bucks, but this was like, I want to say like $10. That's not even bad. And it was in box too and sealed. But yeah, it's weird to have so many versions of Samus because I got Metroid Dread Samus, got Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Samus, I have her in the Viola, so just keeping the collection going. Oh yeah, and I have Smash Bros. Samus. Yeah, very excited to have these though. And then to cap it off, let me show you all the PlayStation games I collected here in America and in Japan. Black Ops 3, it's one of my childhood favorites. It's my favorite Call of Duty, and I just wanted to pick it up on PlayStation because I was originally an Xbox guy, but you know, was finally able to do that. Very excited to have it. In Japan, I got Batman Arkham Knight because not only is it one of my favorite games of all time, but it was pretty cheap, and I could just say I have a Japanese copy of it because why not? Project Diva X, which I can't get to work on my PlayStation because of something to do with like Japanese save data. And I've tried like making a new Japanese account just so I can play it on that, but it won't let me. So I don't know what to do, but I guess I have Project Diva X, just the Japanese version. Madden 25, really excited to have this because it's a Madden that I can actually play with my friends. For some reason, Madden 26 is not crossplay. That makes no sense. So I got a copy that is crossplay. Also, I totally accidentally grabbed Resident Evil 4 instead of Sonic Frontiers. Hold on a second. Yeah, Last of Us Part 1 and Sonic Frontiers. I do have this on a Switch, but I actually wanted to play a good version of the game that isn't so choppy. And Last of Us, I've been kind of holding off for a while, but I decided to, you know, cave in and finally buy a copy off of eBay. I've only sunk like an hour into this, but I love what I played so far. And Sonic Frontiers, I've played through like 2 acts. Still though, nice. And well folks, that just about does all the stuff I collected video game wise from Japan. I did get a few figures up there, some Miku figures, really excited to have those. Got some stuff from the Pokemon store, but other than that, you know, got a lot of really cool stuff, got a lot of really cool things. This was an amazing way to start off 2026. It's probably gonna go down as like one of the best things I ever did with my life, period. Just overall an amazing experience, and I'm really excited that I got to show you guys what I got. But yeah, with that said, I don't think any other like month is going to be able to top this. I mean, don't get me wrong, we got February with Resident Evil 9, we got Mario Wonder in March, but I don't know. Don't know if I'll go this excessive in the future. But hey, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.